Ladies and Playing with Fire fans, Andy here, author of The Best Tinder Guide on the Internet and The Reason She Won't Text You Back. This is the Kill You're in a Loser show. Let's fucking go. So, I just sat down and did an epic collab with Alex from Playing with Fire. And part of what we did was we went through and we answered a bunch of your questions on the live stream. But there was a fuck ton of you guys, like hundreds of you motherfuckers. And we obviously didn't have enough time to answer all your questions. So what I'm going to do here, right now, is go through and answer all of the questions that we didn't get to. So I have saved them all from the live stream. And by the way, guys, I'll leave a link in the description below to the live stream that we did, so you can go and watch that. It was like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, absolute straight fucking fire, pun intended. Alex did a fucking kick-ass job of interviewing me. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to go through and answer all of the questions and the comments and that sort of shit. So I haven't checked all these. I don't know everything that's here. I'll kind of freestyle off. I can't promise I'll answer everything, but, you know, we'll go through and have a bit of fun with these. So we answered this one. Would you choose to game and live full-time in Mexico or Eastern Europe? Me personally, like, fuck yeah. I've heard good things about Mexico. I've heard really good things about Eastern Europe. Unfortunately, right now, I can't leave my country, Australia. But I do plan on traveling to different countries. Eastern Europe is one of my ones that I'm looking at. Poland, Russia, even places like that for sure. He knows Sterling Copper. Never heard of him. That stream was hilarious. So some of these are just random comments. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this guy, this Woody Wilson guy, he commented quite a bit. So he's saying he's been doing this, I'm assuming he means getting laid and stuff, for 3 to 4 years. I've learned a lot over that time. I feel like I am pretty decent. But this dude, I'm assuming he's referring to me. I hope he's referring to me. Has some really good stuff that I often use in my conversation. Now, that's cool. I appreciate that. That's cool. Dude's good. I try to be good. This Andy guy, yeah. I'm assuming they mean this Andy guy. What is the best type of hookup date activity? So we answered that one. To reiterate, doesn't really matter what you do, but I personally like to just have a drink in a cool bar and then invite it back to yours. It's really annoying, isn't it? When you're like trying to read through, a lot of them are just comments and you're trying to find the actual questions. Someone write down what he just said because those words were gold. Well, I'm sorry, I don't actually remember what I said. A lot of this shit I just like say off the cuff and I don't actually remember, but I hope what I said was good. Dude is bald but has hunter eyes and a jawline that could literally slice through a wafer. That's hilarious. But that is, okay, I'll be honest with you guys. That is a cool comment to read. I appreciate that. So I used to be a fat little bitch. I was a fat motherfucker. I was very fucking chubby. I've lost about 77 pounds. I've gone to the gym. I've gained muscle since then. So I actually would have lost more than that in terms of fat because I've gained some weight from muscle. But that's fucking cool. That's you know, assuming that's a compliment. I appreciate that. That's nice to hear. It's always nice when you improve yourself and, you know, you go through a transformation and someone points that out. That's cool. That's cool to hear. Anyone have an embarrassing situation where all the guys had to whip it out, take a video to try and get a girl to come over? What? Why are you whipping your dick? What do you mean all the guys? Like you and your mates get together and whip your dick out to get a girl to come over? You talking about a fucking gangbang? If so, I mean, I respect that. I respect the hustle, but no, I don't think there's ever been a time when I had to get my dick out with my friends, take a video to try and get a girl to come over. If she doesn't want to come over, I don't know if all your dick pics are going to get her to come over. Maybe. Hunter eyes. Yeah. Everyone's mocking this hunter eyes shit, yeah. You sound like you got a crush, yeah. That's fucking hilarious. At least take a bathroom selfie in a nice bathroom, not your mama house. Yeah, so he's joking about when I said one of the mistakes that guys make with their Tinder profile is they will take a bunch of bathroom selfies, shitty bathroom selfies, and they'll throw that up on Tinder and go like, look, I'm trying. And it's like, you're not fucking trying. Don't take bathroom selfies. Or as this guy says, at least take your bathroom selfies in a nice bathroom. I'd still say don't do a fucking bathroom selfies. Even though I'm an Aussie, I think this guy is solid. What? Aussies can't like Aussies, according to this guy. And his voice is easy to listen to. That's cool, because I don't particularly love my own voice. I feel like a lot of people do that when they have a very strong accent. People don't like their own accents, but I've been following Kill You in a Loser for years. That's cool. I'm totally fanboying. I've learned things from both. That's cool, man. I don't know what to say other than that's cool. Glad my shit has helped you. At least they admit there are rejections out there. Yeah, so this was a really good topic. Let's talk about this for a little second. One of the things that I said, if you go and watch the live stream, and again, go and watch, if you don't listen to this without having watched the live stream first, because a lot of this won't make as much sense, but I said to Alex, I really fucking appreciate your honesty to him, because he said when I do a video, when he does a video where he's talking about like his text game and, you know, look, I banged this girl after fucking 5 weeks of texting her. Look, what a fucking success. He admitted there's like 5 girls that I wasted a bunch of time on who didn't meet me when I was trying to do that in order to show you guys a video where I succeed. And, you know, even I say at this point in time, if I message like 9 girls on Tinder, if I message 10 girls on Tinder, 9 of them won't reply, or they'll reply once or twice, but they won't give me a phone number. So I want to make it really fucking clear for all the lays that I've ever had. My God, there's like 10 times that many girls that I had to hit on. Like, if you're going out and you talk to like 30 girls before you fuck one, or 50 or 100 girls, like that is normal. Now, obviously, if you're going out and you talk to 1,000 girls and you don't get laid, something's wrong. Change what you're doing. But I do want to make it clear, and it sounds like Alex does as well, that rejections are part of this fucking game. Like, even when you get to a point where you know what you're doing, you're confident, you look good, you've got your confidence. I said confidence twice. That's how fucking confident I am that I can say confidence twice. When you get to that point, you're still going to get rejected. Like, the majority of women, as Alex said, will reject you. That's just fucking normal. Yeah, as this guy said, it's not just all success. Yeah, for sure. Remember that you're looking, when you come to my website, when you look at my lay reports, or when you see the fucking naked pictures that I've taken with girls, or the BDSM photo shoots I've done, or when you go on Alex's YouTube channel and you see all his text screenshots and his lay reports and stuff, remember that for every one lay report, there's like fucking 50 girls that he hit on that didn't fuck him. So it isn't all success, but remember that we are showing you the highlight reels. If we showed you the 50 girls that didn't pan out, you know, that'd be fucking boring. You'd be like, why are you showing me this? Like, I'm not learning anything from this. It didn't work. And now I am someone that will show my failures. I will show things that didn't work out. I share my struggles. I share my insecurities. I share that sort of stuff. But you guys will always care more about the success, because you almost don't care about the failures. There will be things to learn from them, but for the most part, you understand a failure is just like part of the game. Like, I'm going to get rejected. I'm going to fuck up. I'm going to fail. Sometimes you don't even fuck up. A lot of the time, you don't even fuck up. She just isn't interested, or, you know, whatever it is. So, yeah. What are your favorite openers? So, if you go onto my website, killyourintheloser.com, I have the Tinder guide in there. It's a free guide, big fucking guide, 130,000 fucking words. That took me like 6 months to write that fucking thing. But I have I have an opener that I suggest you use. It's basically like, hey, you know, hey, you're sexy. She'll say like, you know, hey, what's up? You talk a little bit. You say like, you know, do you work? Do you study? Are you homeless? Like, what are you into? You know, whereabouts are you from? You know, let's grab a drink. Another opener that I like to use is what I'm doing right now is I say, hey, I'm Andy, you're sexy, I'm looking for something very specific on here. And she'll say, oh, what are you looking for specifically? And then from there, I just say like, you know, BDSM with my girlfriend and I, are you into that? Yes or no? Cool. So I wouldn't stress too much about the opener. Like, different things will obviously work and some won't work, and you figure that out by trying. Just pick an opener that works. Use one of mine, use one of Alex's. It doesn't really fucking matter. Because the main thing is you need to play the numbers game. Like, there is no opener that's going to work on every single girl, because some girls don't want to fucking meet. They're just on Tinder to fuck around. Or if you're going outside, they're just walking around having a normal fucking day. They don't want to talk to some guy that just came and hit on them. So there is no perfect opener. Just pick an opener that works and play the numbers game. Obviously, improve yourself. That should go without saying. Work on your fashion, work on your looks, lose some weight if you need to, make yourself a better man, work on your confidence. And the way you work on your confidence is just by talking to a lot of women, and then you become more confident. Yeah, these guys gave a couple of openers, you know. Hey, 2 seconds, can I meet you real quick? Yeah, like I'm assuming you're doing that in person. Yeah. Hey, how's your night going? Yeah, like it doesn't, you can say like, hey, sexy. In person, I say like, yo, I know this is kind of random, but I thought you were sexy and I wanted to say, hey. That's my favorite fucking thing in person. But yeah, you could be like, tell me some cool things about you beside your looks. Sure. Like, again, most of this stuff, and you'll see that people will give you different answers. Like, even people in the comments are giving you a bunch of different answers. And the point is, like, all of this shit works. You're basically, here's the main point you want to get across. You're communicating to her like, I find you attractive, or I'm interested in you sexually, or I'm interested in you in some way that isn't just friends. You talk for a little bit. It doesn't have to be for a massive amount of time. Let's grab a drink. Like, that's it. You're just getting across, I'm interested in you sexually. Let's talk for a minute so we can make sure we're both not crazy, so we can see we're normal human beings. What's your fucking phone number? So, yeah, it doesn't have to be this amazing, special fucking... Even Alex talks about that shit. As long as it's, like, decent. 1,001 phrases. Yeah, so some guy gave me a recommendation. I'll go read that. That's cute. So this guy says, on Tinder or Bumble, my opening line is, and he'll post a bunch of fucking emojis of flowers. Here, I bought you flowers. That's actually fucking cute. That's fucking adorable. I like that. I actually like that. I might... No shit, I might fuck around and do that a little bit. Sometimes, every now and then I'll try different shit, because I enjoy fucking playing around with this stuff too. It can be fun. But once you figure out something that works, you do kind of get like into a routine. Like, I don't really ever change. At this point, I don't really mix things up. I have something that works for me. It's very efficient. It takes very little effort. I've kind of got like a game plan. How important is basic sex drive in getting women? I'm assuming this guy means his own sex drive and not like, does she have a sex drive? Because if she doesn't have a sex drive, then she's not going to want to fuck you, obviously. But actually, while we're talking, let me put the laptop up there so it's a little more comfortable. Let me just organize myself, gentlemen. So, how important is your sex drive? I'm going to assume that question means, yeah, it's really fucking important. If you don't have a sex drive, like, you're not going to go and talk to women. And so first of all, you have to have a sex drive to even want to do this, which is why some people, it's worth, if you don't have a sex drive, it's worth going to a doctor and getting your testosterone levels checked. It's worth checking your sleep, making sure you're actually sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night and not having terrible fucking sleep, making sure you're not drinking all the fucking time, so that, these are the things that lower your testosterone. These are the things that lower your sex drive. If you're really fucking tired and you're really fucking stressed out because you have a bunch of shit in your life, like, it's hard to want to fuck women, isn't it? Because you're fucking stressed and tired and you're drunk and hungover. Like, you don't want to fuck girls in that state. So getting the basics right, like sleep, nutrition, diet, not being morbidly fucking obese, all of that kind of stuff, get that in order. And that will help your basic sex drive. In terms of how important it is, or I guess a better way of phrasing that is, can it help? Yeah. One thing that I say to do on a date, or one of the favorite tips that I have, is do what I call I want you. And so what you do is you'll be on the date and you just kind of stare at her and you let yourself lust after her. You start saying in your head over and over, don't say it out loud. I mean, you can if you want to, but say it in your head. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. I fucking want you. Like, start letting yourself open up to, like, letting yourself want her. And what you're doing is basically like stoking the fire of your sex drive. And so from that point, when you fucking want her, it's way easier to be like, yo, come back to my place. Like, let's go back to my place and have a drink. Like, you're just more sexual. You're giving off fucking sexual energy. It's easier to talk about sex if you want to do that. It's easier to hold her hand. It's easier to fucking kiss her. Because in your mind, you're like, holy shit, I want her. I fucking want her. And women's biggest fucking desire, or their biggest turn on, is being desired. Women want to be desired. They want to be wanted. So say to yourself, I want you, I want you, I want you, over and over again until you fucking want her. And the more you do that, eventually you don't even have to say, I want you. Like, you're just on a date and you just want her because you're a sexual guy. You've allowed yourself to have that sex drive. A lot of guys repress their sex drive. And so I have to literally say to them, tell yourself, I want you, I want you, I want you, over and over again. And then they do that and they're like, oh shit, I have a sex drive. And it's like, yeah, that was there the whole time. You were just repressing it. So, yeah. So we were asking, someone asked, like, how do we talk about sex or something like that? Or I think Alex said to me, how do you bring up the topic of sex? And I basically just said, once you're comfortable with it, once you've done it enough times, you can just talk about sex like it's anything else. It's really not a big deal. It's like asking about, like, your childhood or your hobbies or your work. You talk about, like, do you like sex? What's some fun shit you've done in the bedroom? What's something on your sexual bucket list you've never tried before? Is there anything, like, you've ever wanted to try, like a sexual thing that you've never done? What's, like, your coolest sexual experience? Like, what's the wildest thing you've ever done? When did you first fucking start thinking about sex? Because for me, like me personally, it was Ariel, the Little Mermaid. I watched it when I was like fucking 13 and I was like, Ariel has tits. Like, the Little Mermaid has tits. And I was like, I want tits. I want to touch tits. Not I want tits on myself. I want to touch tits. I wish I could have some tits and just fucking play with them. So, you can ask that question. When was your first sexual memory? God, I hope you don't get a bad answer to that. Imagine you say to a chick, "What was your first sexual memory?" And she's like, "Well, when I was 8," and you're like, "No, no, my uncle, no, 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 no." So, yeah, but basically, the point I'm getting to is you can just talk about sex like it's any other topic. But if you're too nervous to do even that, just talk about dating. Like literally, just say like, if you met on Tinder, just say, what's your worst Tinder story? What's your best Tinder story? What's your worst one? What's your best one? If you met in person, just say like, have you had many people like hit on you in person? What's your dating life like? What's your coolest dating story? What's your longest relationship? You just talk about dating stuff, and then from there you can start talking about sex. So, this guy in the comments said, I like to talk about dating apps when I approach at a bar. Yeah, like sex and dating is not a big deal. I get that it will feel like that if you haven't talked about sex on a date, and if you're trying to push yourself to do that. But the first couple of times you do it, just accept that you're going to be shit. You're going to be nervous. You're going to be awkward. It's not going to be smooth. You're going to be clumsy, and you're going to be like, what's on your sexual bucket list? And she's going to be like, oh, why are you asking me that? Like, it's going to be awkward because you haven't fucking done it. You're going to come across like you have, a stick up your ass kind of thing, and she might not. She might be weird about it too because you're weird about it, and that's fine. Like, honestly, you don't have to be fucking perfect with this stuff. You get plenty of practice. You get unlimited tries. If it doesn't work out with one girl, you just go hit on another girl. So it's fine. Don't stress, guys. It's fine. Cute. These guys are all like in the comments. They're all talking about different pickup. I think they're all still talking about lines that they use on Tinder. I baked you dessert so you can eat it while I eat you. Like, sure. You can use that if you want to. And again, like these lines, like I personally don't use lines like that because I think like they're cute. Lines like that are funny and cute, but it's hard to know if that's a serious line. You know what I mean? Like if you send that to a girl, a lot of girls are like, this guy's like joking. He doesn't actually want to meet me. That's why I'm always a fan of just being like a bit more, not serious, but like honest with your intentions, like upfront. Like literally say like, yo, hey, you're cute. What are you up to? Like, what's going on? Like, rather than some joke pickup line that's more like a meme. Like, a lot of girls read that and they're like, haha, very funny. But like, what do you do when she's laughed? You're like, no, I'm serious. Like, let's meet. And she's like, oh, no thanks. Like, so yeah, I'm always a fan of being a bit more like to the point. I hate OkCupid at this point. The message system is horrible. Yeah. So I was talking about OkCupid and Plenty of Fish, and yeah, so this guy says he stopped using Plenty of Fish and OkCupid 3 years ago. Yeah, me too. Like I got laid a lot on there. I think like 30 times on OkCupid, 30 times on Plenty of Fish. I'm making that number up from memory, so don't quote me on that. But it was quite a few times. And maybe it was less than that. Who knows? But it was quite a few times, and yeah, I stopped using them because just they're old, outdated platforms. They didn't update. They didn't get with the times and have apps and have swiping and stuff. I know they have that now. They've implemented that now, but they did it way too late. They're clunky old systems. They're like boomer systems. Like boomers use fucking OkCupid and Plenty of Fish. I even tried twice in the last 2 years to use OkCupid and Plenty of Fish, and I got laid 0 times. So they've definitely changed, like a lot. Like, I found all the girls that were on there now were like over 30 and stuff like that, and like not attractive over 30-year-old women, just like all the younger chicks, and all the chicks who are attractive are on Tinder. Hinge is really good. I fucking love Hinge. Hinge seems to have hotter chicks than Tinder for me, at least where I live. This guy, I run a Reddit page because we were shitting on Reddit for a little bit. This guy says, my best luck comes from Bumble or Tinder. Yeah, for me, it's Tinder and Hinge. I actually have only gotten laid on Bumble like 5 times or something. And now maybe it's because I don't really use Bumble that much. I gave up on Bumble. I tried it. Like, I never really liked how girls have to message you first. I fucking hate that. Because you get so many matches and then they just don't fucking message you. Because girls don't like messaging first. Because it's icky for them. It's not their fucking job. You're supposed to message first. And so all the replies that you get is just a girl saying, hi, and then you have to send the first message anyway. Like, you have to send the fucking message. So what was the point in making it girls reply first? But whatever. So I don't really like Bumble that much. I get laid a lot on Hinge. Hinge is pretty good. And Tinder for me is like my bread and butter. I did fuck a clown on Bumble. That was cool. I fucked this girl who was like a children's clown. It's on my website. If you go to Kill You're in a Loser, just search for my proof article. I have a bunch of different like lay reports and stuff, and just search for like clown. I think I just called it Clown Girl. Go read that. That was fucking funny. She's like a clown. Like literally, she has pictures of her like dressed in like clown makeup and stuff. She was really fucking cute too. We had a threesome, her and my girlfriend, and I. This guy, I do not believe in being a sugar daddy, and I don't date people under the age of 25. I'm not sure what that was in response to, but yeah, like you don't have to be a sugar daddy. I don't think we were talking about sugar daddy stuff. Seeking arrangements. Maybe someone else was talking about seeking arrangements. Yeah, you can get laid on seeking arrangements too. That's something I might I will fuck around with. I want to play around with that and see how that goes. I half-heartedly fucked around with seeking arrangement before. Oh, no, we're talking about this because Alex was talking about this. He was talking about like going on sugar daddy websites but not paying for it. I fucked around and did that where I said like specifically to girls, I'm not going to pay. And I almost got like 4 to meet me, but none met me. So for me so far, I haven't found it to be very productive. But, you know, if Alex has had success from it, great. And you guys can like fuck around and with different, I think the message here has to be play around with different apps, try all the different apps. I have that in my Tinder guide. I say try all the different apps. Don't just use Tinder. You know, if you want to try seeking arrangements and those kind of sugar daddy websites, but not pay for it, you can do that. I would just say if you're going to do that, be fucking honest. Like, don't go on a date promising or giving her the impression that you are going to pay for it and then you just don't. Like, be fucking honest. You're just going to lead to drama. Plus, like, honesty and ethics is a very big part of my philosophy. And so you won't like my content if you lie to girls. Like, you'll quickly get sick of me telling you stop lying, be honest. Like, you won't like my content. So I'm always a big fan of honesty. Where are we? Andy is too cool for school. I mean, cheers. Okay, so like, I know it's a stupid fucking comment, but like, fuck me, I hated school. And I was actually the class clown at school. So I wasn't like super popular, but like, I fucking would like interrupt the class all the fucking time. I was like the class clown. I would make jokes at the teacher's expense all the fucking time. Like, I fucking hated school. I've done podcasts on how I fucking hate the school system and how it's corrupt and it's like a sack of shit and it's basically prison for like 13 years. And some people go like, oh, but I love school. And it's like, yeah, but you were still in a prison. Just because you like the prison doesn't make it any less of a fucking prison. Some of us didn't like the prison and we didn't get to fucking leave. So don't tell me like, oh, but the prison wasn't that bad because I liked it. I'm glad you liked it, but a lot of us didn't. I think a lot of guys who come to this sort of stuff, like this getting laid and self-improvement stuff, they come from like a lot of my clients, my coaching clients are like this. Even the guys on my forums, a lot of them are like, they come from that I was bullied background. Like, I hate school. I was bullied. You know, I was bullied in school. Yeah, so I think a lot of guys don't really like school. A lot of you guys don't like school. And if you did like school, like, again, I'm glad. I'm not saying you have to fucking hate school. That's more just I don't like school. And I think it's fucking corrupt. Does this guy get professional photos? I'm not sure if this guy means do I take professional photos? Yeah, I'm a photographer by like a photographer. I was a photographer before I got into like coaching and the shit that I'm doing now. So if you guys don't know, like most of how I make my income now is like coaching clients with like this kind of stuff. But I was a photographer beforehand. I still do photo shoots because I think in the live stream I talked about doing BDSM photo shoots and stuff. So I'll do like proper professional. I have like lighting. You can't see it here, but like you can see the lighting is pretty decent in this podcast. So I will do like proper professional like BDSM photo shoots with chicks, and I have my own portfolio website. I'm not going to link to it here because it's like nude pictures, but you'll be able to find it through my website. I don't think I can link to it from YouTube and stuff, but yeah. So I do professional photos of some people. I don't do photo shoots anymore. Just because I'm too expensive, if that makes sense. Like the prices that I charge for my time are way too high. Like I would charge someone $1,000 if they wanted to do a photo shoot. I'd probably charge them $2,000 just because like it takes a fair bit of time. And you should not be paying $2,000 for a fucking photo shoot for Tinder. Do not pay $2,000 for a fucking photo shoot. So it's one of those things where it's like, as you like raise your prices or as you move away from something, like I love coaching. I like doing coaching. I'm less interested in doing professional photos. So I raised my prices so that no one like, I don't even advertise. I don't talk about doing professional photos. But if someone said, Andy, I have to have you at all costs doing a photo shoot, how much would you charge? I'd say $2,000. But then I'd say, like, just don't fucking pay me, man. Because, like, if you guys want to do professional photos, you can pay like $50. You can pay like $250 for a really good photo shoot. There's plenty of guys. By the way, if you guys want to know how to find a professional photographer, in my Tinder guide, I talk about like how to find them. But here's your shortcut. Go onto Instagram and search for your city with the word photographer. So if you're in New York, search for hashtag New York photographer and go through and see all the pictures and find a photographer you like. Just DM them, say like, yo, I want to get some dating photos done. Can you like do them with me? That's the easiest way to find a photographer. That's what I tell most people to do. So yeah, that would be the easiest way. But to answer that question, like, yes, I do professional photos, but not really like anymore. But I am a photographer. Got me posing in my living room. Yeah, don't take photos in your living room. Just go outside. Photos always look a bit better if you're outside or at a bar or doing something interesting or doing a hobby. Like, rather than just like being in your house, don't take photos in your house. Never looks really good. Unless you're like stupid fucking attractive. Like, you have to be ridiculously fucking attractive. And then sure. What if you actually are depressed? Oh, my friend. Okay, so that is a really good question, my friend. So we were talking at this point in time in the live stream, we were talking about depression, and I just made like an offhand mark about depression. So I'm assuming this guy's asking a serious question about depression. If so, my friend, here, I got something for you, buddy. I'm going to type it in. Just go to killyourintheloser.com/depression. So here you go. So I got it up on the screen now. You can see this. And basically, I wrote an entire fucking, like, I wrote my life story because I was depressed for like fucking 9 years. I was like suicidal and shit. So I've literally spelled out my entire fucking life story. And then I talked about like how I fixed it. There's like all this kind of fucking shit here. And then I have like this last chapter is a list of resources. So I have, I've got like books here and YouTube videos you can watch and a podcast I've done. And like here, there's like a bunch of different articles I've written because depression is something that I really fucking, really, really, really fucking am passionate about because I was so fucking depressed. So all of these articles here, yeah, man, like these articles really fucking, these are like some of the articles that were the hardest and also the easiest for me to write. Like, I cried writing some of these fucking articles, especially this one here, Don't Kill Yourself. It was literally, like, I wrote this article from the fucking heart. It was literally like, please don't fucking kill yourself. Here is some resources. Like, it's for guys who are, like, sitting there, like, on the fucking, edge of the fence going, like, what's the meaning of, like, what's the point? What am I doing any of this shit? And, like, as I said here, like, please stick with us. I promise you, even if no one, it feels like no one else gives a shit whether you live or die, someone does. I do. Like, I really fucking, really care if you guys are depressed. I know it just seems like I'm some random fucking nobody on the internet. I'm just some cunt who came on Alex's podcast. I'm just the guy that gets laid and I'm just here to talk about pussy. But if you're depressed, I'm very fucking serious about that. Please start with, like I said, my depression article. So killyourintheloser.com/depression. Please read the fucking article, please. I also read it out as a YouTube video, so you can just watch that here. It's like an hour and 20 minutes long. I just narrated the whole fucking, like, this article. So if you want it in audiobook form, it's there. Please fucking read that if you're depressed. I've got this article here as well is great. What to do when you feel hopeless and helpless. I have like a bunch of questions of, So please start with the depression article. Like I said, down the bottom, it's got a link of a list of resources. Please, please, please don't do nothing. If you're depressed, the only way it gets better is if you do something. Start with that fucking article. I'm not promising you this article will just immediately cure your depression, but it is at least going to give you hope that it can get better, especially when you read, like I said, my story and you see how fucking depressed I was. I was literally suicidal. I used to fucking walk across the road and I would see a truck coming towards me or a bus, and I would go, if I just close my eyes and stop right here, it would all be over. Like, I had the knife on my wrists like so many fucking times, but I was just too afraid to go through with it. Like, yeah, depression is a very fucking serious topic for me. So please start with that article. killyourintheloser.com/depression. All right, let's keep going. Can you guys rate my Tinder profile? Like, we tried to do some of the Tinder profiles. Fucking hard on the live stream, isn't it? Andy, We did that one. Yeah, I liked this comment. I saw this comment when I was in the middle of the podcast. Andy's going to put Alex on a whole new game, threesome game. Yeah, having threesomes is a bunch of fun. I have a guide on my website. It's not fully complete right now. I've written the first 2 parts. So just go to killyourintheloser.com and just search for threesome guide. And I talk about how to have a threesome. But in general, it's not really like super fucking hard. I know that I'm going to say that, and a bunch of you are going to be like, what are you talking about? A threesome isn't hard. It's a fucking threesome, you psychopath. It's like impossible. Only players and rock stars and celebrities and porn stars get to have threesomes. That was exactly what I used to think. I'm not special. I've had like 30 fucking threesomes at this point, as in 30 different girls. And we've dated a lot of those girls for a long time. So like we've had repeat threesomes. I've had a fucking foursome. I'm not anything special, but all I did was give myself permission to try. And I was horrible at it at the start. I was nervous. I was terrified. The first threesome I ever had, holy shit, like leading up to it, I was just pacing back and forwards in my apartment for like 8 hours leading up to it. I couldn't eat. I couldn't go outside. I was just like shaking. I was a nervous wreck. I was literally just pacing back and forth. And in my brain, I was like, please don't flake. Please don't flake. Please don't flake. Please both girls rock up. Please let this be good. Please let my dick be hard. Like, please don't have fucking erectile dysfunction. I'll give you a spoiler alert. I took like fucking like 10 Viagra that day, or Cialis. Like I took so many fucking pills because I was like, I'm not going to be able to get it up. But yeah, I didn't know what I was doing at the start. The short answer of how to have a threesome, the easiest way is to just date like multiple women at once, and obviously tell them that you're sleeping with multiple women at once. Like be honest and ethical about that. But just be dating multiple women at once, even casual friends with benefits. And to every girl, here's what you say. You say, have you ever fooled around with another girl, or would you like to try? And so you can text her that if you want to after you've slept together a couple of times, or you can just say it to her in person. And what I would do when I was first trying to do having my first threesome, I would just ask every single girl that immediately after sex. Like the first time we had sex, we'd be lying in bed, and I would say, have you ever fooled around with another girl, or would you like to try? And some of the girls would say like, oh, I've never tried it, but yeah, I think I would be down. And so when you have 2 girls who say that, what you do is you show them each other's pictures. Obviously show them good pictures of each other. It doesn't have to be nude pictures or anything. Just like, pictures where they look good. And if both of them are into each other, all you have to do then is just set up the date. All you're doing is just finding a day when both of them are free, you're free. You just get them both over to your apartment. I wouldn't bother with going to a bar. You can if you want to, but it's not really necessary. If anything, a lot of girls will find that more awkward, or they'll be more nervous for that. So, because remember, these are 2 girls that you've already slept with. The idea is you've already slept with both of them individually. And so you just get them both over to your place. You have a drink of wine or 2. If you're really nervous, you have 3 fucking glasses. I wouldn't drink that much. You're going to be nervous no matter what you do. And then you basically just have the fucking threesome. How do you have a threesome? Just say to both of them, you guys should kiss. And every single time you say that, they will kiss. Great, now you're having a threesome. Then you just kiss them. There's other ways you can start a threesome. You can kiss one of them, then kiss the other. You can grab both of them by the hand and say, come into the bedroom. You can give one of them a massage. You can tell them to kiss, and then you kiss one of their necks. You can just take one of their hands and put it on the other girl's tits. You can say to them, have either of you ever kissed another girl before? And if they say no, you can say, would you like to try? And then they'll say yes. And then you can say, okay, well then go on, then try. So there's a million different ways to start a threesome. By the time you're at that point, you're already going to have the threesome, so it doesn't fucking matter. And if you're sitting there thinking like, I can't do that, like I can't have a threesome, like what the fuck, man? The number of fucking clients I've had who've said like, I can't have a threesome, that's fucking impossible. And I'll say like, stop being a pussy. I promise you can do this. I know you're nervous. I know you think you can't. I know you think you're not good enough. I've lost count of the number of guys that say, I'm not good enough. And then they have a fucking threesome. So you don't have to be good enough. You really, really, really don't. You just need to date multiple women and find 2 that are both willing to fool around. And then congratulations, you can do that. On top of that, once you've done that, that's probably the easiest way to have a threesome. You can also, if you're dating a girl, you can, if she's bisexual or curious about fooling around with another girl, you can set up a couple's Tinder, or you can just get her to set up her Tinder. And on her Tinder, she's just looking for another girl for you guys to play together. Or you can just have your Tinder and you can actively screen for that. Like in your bio, you would say like, me and my girl are looking for another girl to fool around with us, or, it doesn't really matter what you say, but that's another method to do it. That's what I'm doing right now. So right now, my girlfriend Imogen, she has her Tinder set up, and she's looking for girls, and she finds girls for us to sleep together. I also have my Tinder set up, and I look for girls for us to sleep together. And so there's two like different sources of girls. Like it's like double the fucking. We get like double the amount of girls coming in. Any tips? So we answered that question. Soap over rope. So is it worth paying for Tinder Platinum or Hinge Premium for more dates? So yes, I do, and I recommend you do. And in my Tinder guide, I say that you do. However, the caveat is obviously if you're like really good looking or you have really good pictures and you're getting plenty of fucking matches and you're happy with your results, then yeah, you don't need to fucking pay for it, do you? Obviously, you're already happy, but if you're not happy with your results, throw a bit of money at the problem. Like Tinder Platinum is not that expensive. I also talk about using boosts, like use boosts. Why do I struggle to say the word boosts? I hate that fucking word. Boost. I can say boost, but not the plural. But yeah, I recommend throwing some money at the problem. Pay for some boosts. You don't have to go fucking crazy. But when I got laid the most, like when I had days where I got laid like 5 times in 3 days, or, you know, when I got laid, there was a time I got laid, I did it twice, I think, where I got laid like 3 times in the same day, like one after the other. Like when I did that shit, I used a lot of boosts. Like I would use 10 or 15 boosts in order to do something crazy like that. So boosts definitely fucking help. Hinge Premium, I definitely recommend using that because what you can do when you pay for it's called Hinge Preferred. When you pay for the preferred membership on Hinge, you can then message girls. Like, so if you're paying for the preferred version on Hinge, make sure you send a fucking message. You get unlimited likes, but you can also then send unlimited messages. So make sure you send a message. Don't just click like. You're not just swiping on Hinge. You always want to be sending a fucking message. You get way more replies if you send a message versus just like swiping on a bunch of girls. Okay, so this guy said, do you do 30-minute pools or fast pools for night games? So I personally don't really do night game. I never really have. I'm a bit of a fucking nerd or a boomer, whatever you want to call it. I go to bed at like 8 p.m. I'm asleep by like 8:30, 9 p.m. Like I've always been like that. I've never really been the guy that goes out to nightclubs. Now, I did it for a while in my 20s. I'm 34, by the way. When I was in my 20s, I did it a little bit. I only got laid once, and it wasn't like a 30-minute fucking pool. So I'm not the night game guy. I've never really been that guy. I just don't really enjoy it. On that note, some guys think that you have to do night game in order to get laid. No, you can be a fucking nerd like me and just only meet chicks during the day. Most of my dates are in the day. I don't ever have dates at night either, by the way. Like most of the girls that we meet are like 3 p.m. Like we just go to a bar at 3 p.m. and then we fuck her at like 4 p.m. or 3:30 or whatever. And then like we're done by like 7 p.m. Like, cause I want to go to bed. I'll even literally tell the chicks like, we're like, I'm kicking you out at 7 so I can go to fucking bed. And they're like, what are you, an old man? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fucking bed. I got to like, fuck this. I'm getting up early, bitch. But have I done a fast pool? Like on Tinder, yes. Like I've fucked plenty of chicks where they just come over like a ton. The fastest I've ever done in person, it wasn't nighttime. I met her in the afternoon and she was wearing this, it was just this chick that was wearing like a sexy fucking dress. And I just met her and I was like, yo, you're fucking sexy. Like she was just like at a random shopping mall and I was like, yo, you're fucking sexy. And she was like into me from the very beginning. She's like really fucking into me. And I was like, oh, okay, we got something here. So, you know, I'm like, what are you up to? And she's like, well, I was going to hang out with my friends, but they ditched me. And in my mind, I'm like, fucking perfect. And she had this big fucking bottle of like wine or like spirits or something. And I was like, let's like take that to a fucking park and just drink. And so we went to a park, we had some drinks, we got drunk. I was like, yo, let's go back to my place. And like I took her back, I fucked her brains out. But that wasn't 30 minutes. That was like from the moment where I met her until my dick was in her was maybe like an hour and a half. So I haven't really ever done like super fast like that. If you want advice, however, because I have a fuck ton of friends who have done this, one guy in particular I can think of, that the majority of his lays were chicks that he met in bars and he would just fuck them within like 30 minutes. You have to be okay with 90% of the girls rejecting you in a bar, especially because they're with their friends. You know, night game is a different beast. Like most of the girls will not fuck you and you have to be okay with that. And so what my friend would do would be he would just go up to every girl in the bar and try and kiss her. And if she didn't, especially in a club, he'd just try and kiss all the girls. And half of them will kiss you, but then they won't come back because they're drunk and it's a club and, you know, they feel like free to do that shit, but they won't come back with you. So he would like try really hard to get them to come back. He would like kiss a girl immediately. He'd make out with her for 5 minutes and then he'd be like, yo, come for a walk with me. And if she said no, then he would just go on to the next girl. Right in front of that girl too. He didn't give a fuck. You have to be like a killer if you want to get laid in night game. For sure. You got to be that fucking killer. And I had other friends who would do the same shit. All my other friends who got laid from night game would all do the same fucking shit. They'd be killers. They would try and kiss girls. Excuse me. Or at least try and like touch the girl, like hold her hand or something. Obviously don't grab her fucking tits or something. But like they would grab her hand and try and get her to come back to their place immediately. It's obviously way easier if you live close to the place where you're at for night game. Yeah. This guy says, Gold Coast, my Indian buddy is from there. So Gold Coast is where I live. It's a city in Australia. It's a really nice fucking city. It's similar to LA, but without as many people. It's got that like beach vibe. Maybe that's a bad example because I know people in LA are not like super nice, and LA is a bit more like superficial and rich. But the way the city looks like similar to LA or Miami and stuff like that. But with really nice, it's like a very family place, but there's also a hell of a lot of hot chicks, and like it's a very fitness place as well. There's Lamborghinis that drive around everywhere. Like a lot of people are rich here, but with a mix of like families and stuff. So it's a bit more chill. It's a really nice place. This guy says, Woody Wilson, do you think that having an American accent in Australia will get you laid? Yeah, for sure. It depends where it is. Like some accents are really fucking sexy and some are not. I think if you had I think like some accents are really fucking sexy. Like New York accents, lots of girls help. And for the most part, the question you're asking here is, do you think being a foreigner in any country will help you get laid? The answer is almost always yes. Because girls like foreign guys, of course, because they're rare, right? You don't get to see those guys that much. What tips can you give on picking up women on the dance floor? I see a lot of guys getting chicks at clubs through this method. Okay, so exactly what I just said before, try and kiss them. But the second thing that I would say here, buddy, is you don't see a lot of guys getting chicks at clubs through this method. What you see is a lot of guys kissing or making out with girls at clubs. You don't see them fucking. So what will happen a lot of the time, as I said, like 95% of girls will make out with you and you think that guy is getting laid. Like, holy shit, what a fucking player. This guy's just a fucking legend. He's dancing with these girls. He's making out with them. Wow, he must get laid every night of the week. No. Even my friends who were fucking killers at night game, they would get laid 1 in every 3 or 4 times they would go out. And these were guys who got laid like 40 times from night game, 50 times. Like these guys knew what they were fucking doing. But it's like 1 in 3, 1 in 4 times they would go out. And the other times they would make out with like 10 chicks, but not take any home. Because a lot of these chicks are not going out to get laid. They're going out to make out with some guys, to feel a little flirty, to feel a little bit naughty. And then they have no intention of going back home. Like no intention. So you have to be okay with playing the numbers game. And I'm not saying you can't do better than 1 in 3. Of course you can. Like you could do better than that if you try. If you really work on it, of course. I'm not saying like it's that, depressing. But if you look at that and say 1 in 3 times if I go out, I'm only going to get laid 1 in 3 times, that sucks. It's like, are you kidding me? Just go out 3 times a week. You can get laid every week, which was what my friends would do. They'd go out like 2 or 3 times a week and they'd get laid every single week. A bad week for them was like they only got laid once every 2 weeks. Okay. What is the best way to start talking about sex? I talked about this a little bit before. Just start talking about dating. Is it true that cafes in Melbourne and Sydney require model shots for girls to work there? No. Who told you that? My buddy said all the cafes have hot women. I mean, maybe not really. I lived in Melbourne for like 6 years. No, I don't think the chicks are any hotter than you have in the USA. No. I'll tell you where it does have hot chicks, all the clothing stores. I don't know what it's like for you guys in America or different countries, but here, pretty much every single clothing store, the chicks are hot as fuck. So, going to shopping malls to hit on chicks is really fun because you just hit on all the chicks that, are working. And obviously I like to be a little more discreet if they're working. I don't walk into the shop and walk straight up to the front counter and be like, yo, you're fucking sexy. I'll be a little more discreet than that. But there's enough of them that are on like a lunch break and shit in the cafeteria or in the food court or whatever. So yeah, but I don't think cafes. Yeah, I think your mate's lying to you if he says that. But the cafes do have hot chicks, but nowhere near as hot as clothing stores. Which camera would you recommend for photos for Tinder, Instagram, etc.? So I do have a camera buying guide. If you just go into my Tinder guide, so go onto my website, killyourinaloser.com, search for my Tinder guide. In there, I tell you which camera to buy. It's the camera that I'm using here. It's just the Canon EOS RP, but you don't have to use that camera. It's just the camera that I like. And to be honest, like I'm getting to the point. So in the Tinder guide, I did say you want a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera, like a proper fucking camera, a big camera, like not your little shitty smartphone camera for various reasons. I talk about it in the Tinder guide, but the way phones are going, I think we're only like 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years away from the point where I just say, just use your fucking smartphone. Smartphones are good enough. I have the Samsung Galaxy S21. The photos it takes are pretty fucking amazing. It can't do everything that a proper like mirrorless like DSLR camera can do, but goddamn, they're getting fucking close. So yeah, and really so go read the Tinder guide if you want to know which actual proper camera to use, or if you have a good smartphone, just use that. But yeah, don't stress too much about the camera. Stuff like that doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter as much as you think it does. What matters is like playing the numbers game, getting in there, doing a bunch of photo shoots, taking more pictures, improving over time, improving your style, improving your looks. All of that shit matters more than like which camera did you use. But yeah, just go look at my Tinder guide. Okay, this guy says, my easiest lays in Hawaii were Japanese girls with next to no English. So for context, what Alex and I were talking about at the time was, what do you do if you're on a date with a girl that doesn't really speak much English? And I was like, man, those are the fun dates. Are you kidding me? Because she doesn't speak English or her English isn't very good. You can't sit there and talk. So it's like you don't have that. So what are you left with? What can you do? The only thing left to do is like to touch her, to hold her hand, to be sexual, to invite her back to your place, to kiss her, to put your hand around her waist. So it's like, it's way easier because she's there because she likes you. She's not there because you're a good conversationalist. She's not there because she wants to talk to you. She's not there because she wants to be friends. You can't be friends. You can't talk. Like, she's there because she wants to fuck you or she's into you. So I find those easier, actually, if anything, and more fun too, because you can like communicate, like you just have like broken fucking English. It's kind of fun. It's kind of weirdly sexy as well. If you're in bed and they start like talking to you or moaning in their own language, like, oh my God, that's fucking hot. The hottest fucking memory I have is like this one Japanese girl that I fucked that was like speaking Japanese and shit. And this other girl who was German. And the entire time she's like, she just starts speaking German during sex. And she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. And I was like, oh my God, like, why is this so fucking hot? So yeah. How many women have you banged in a car on a first or a second date? Oh my God. So I'm a fucking slut for this kind of stuff. Like I have fucked. So in cars, like a few, if I give you a number, maybe like, I don't know, 5, but how many like what you're really asking here is like, yeah, so you go on to say my logistics were trash for a while. So a lot of my early lays were like that. Yeah. So there was a long period of time where I didn't have good logistics. I had a housemate or a roommate. And then there was also a period even recently. It was like 2 years ago, something like that. 3 years ago where I had a mate crash at my place for like 6 months. He was crashing on my couch. And so it wasn't very easy to bring girls back, right? And so I went through this period where like all of my lays were like in public. I was a fucking slut, my God. Like there was this university campus that I used to take chicks to, like in the evening. And we would just like, I had this one fucking spot where you could see if anyone was coming, and it was like in the bushes and shit. And like, if anyone was coming, you could quickly like pull your pants up and just sit on a bench and pretend you were just chatting. And so I took like a bunch of chicks there. There was even a night I took two chicks in a row to the same spot. Like I took the first chick there, we made out, like I fucked her for a little bit. I didn't come. I intentionally didn't come so that I'd still be horny for the second chick. You know, we said goodbye, we made out, we said goodbye. Half an hour later, I meet the next chick and I take her to the same fucking spot. We did the same fucking thing. I've had sex in alleyways. I'm disgusting. I'm a fucking slut for this kind of shit. So, you know, obviously follow all the laws in your local area. Don't break any laws and have sex in public. Like, don't, like, whatever fucking. I've had a ton of sex in public, but yeah, not so much in the car because I don't find cars are very convenient. There's like not enough space, but I've done it in parks. Yeah, I've done a bunch of that shit. Like a lot. Like a lot of my early lays were like that. Probably like at least 50, if not more than that. Like a fuck ton. A fuck ton. What percentage of girls... no, we answered that question. Yeah, so this guy's laughing when I said arms from a blazer. So we were talking about BDSM, and I held this up. This is just a scarf. This is what I use to blindfold chicks right now. I kind of like using a scarf, but you can get like blindfolds and stuff like that if you want to like blindfold her during sex. But I just use a nice soft scarf. And I said you can use a necktie, or you can also use like a blazer, like a jacket. You can just use the arms from that, like just kind of tie it around her eyes. So you get creative. You can use a fucking cloth or a towel or something. You don't have to be fancy. I've never been fancy with BDSM. I got a bunch of toys. Like, I held up some of the toys. I didn't get to show them all off on camera, but I got like a bunch of toys. I guess I can show some of the ones off that I didn't show on the live stream. So this is called bondage tape. And it looks like normal like tape, like duct tape or whatever. But like, it doesn't stick. It's not sticking to my hand right now. Like, it doesn't stick at all. But what it does do is it sticks on itself. So if I put it there, it sticks on itself. And then I have to like fucking rip it off. And so what you do is you wrap it around her wrists like over and over, or you can wrap it around her head, like around her eyes to like blindfold her, but it won't stick on her hair or her body hair. So it doesn't hurt when you pull it off, but it sticks to itself. And that's like fucking hot. Like wrapping a girl up in that shit, like binding her wrists with tape, it's very fucking animalistic and like you can be rough with it. It's really fucking fun. So what else didn't I show off? I got like I have this big cupboard, like a wardrobe with all my fucking toys, and I don't have that here. It's in the other room. I'm not going to go get all the shit out of it, but I got costumes and, you know, like a maid outfit, a nurse's outfit, like a bunch of different stuff like that. Butt plugs, like vibrators. Got like fucking 10 vibrators. This is my other favorite thing. So what it is this is just a collar. So you just like wrap it around. It's like a dog collar, what you put on a dog. And so you just wrap that, just ties around her neck. You just like buckle it up. And then you have like a chain. And this is, you know, like literally exactly what you walk your dog with. Chicks fucking love that because you put it around her neck and you can like pull on it. Especially if you're fucking her doggy style, you can like pull on it. Girls go crazy for that shit. So yeah, that's fun. Dope BDSM advice. I didn't feel like I got to do a lot of BDSM advice, like, because we're talking about other shit. Like, you know, there's like 50 topics that we could have covered. Threesomes, BDSM, open relationships. Alex and I didn't talk about open relationships. But yeah, if you want more BDSM advice, I have podcasts on it. I have a podcast on my website about like how to get started with BDSM. I have one on how to get started with BDSM for free, like how to do it without spending a single fucking dollar. And a big part of my Tinder guide, in my Tinder guide, I have some BDSM advice as well. So just go to my website, search for Tinder advice, and then it's part 3 where I talk about sex. I have a bunch of BDSM advice in there. Sensory deprivation. Yeah, so I talked about that. Sensory deprivation. Yeah, this guy says he's going to look into it. So basically what that means is like she can't see, she can't hear. Like you blindfold her, you put headphones on so she can't hear anything. You tie her up so she can't really move. And then, you know, you just do a bunch of stuff to her. You can put oil on her and massage her. You can start fingering her. You put a vibrator on her pussy and get her really close to orgasm and then stop. You can fuck her a little bit. You can try spanking her ass. Like girls find it really fucking fun when they can't see because basically they have no idea what's going to happen. I tell you what you guys should, what I will give you guys. So I have a second website called The Inner Winner Show, and it's my podcast. So it's on top of my YouTube channel. It's on top of my blog. And I did one called like Roller Coaster Sex. Yeah. So if you just go to theinnerwinnershow.com/168, or just search for, on the Inner Winner Show, just search for Roller Coaster Sex. And it's a podcast I did where I basically talk about how to give a girl like really fucking mind-blowing, like I call it roller coaster sex, where she's just like, she's losing her fucking mind. It's like, you know how roller coaster is like super intense. It's like up and down. You know, I go and listen to that podcast. It's probably the best podcast I did on like how to get started with BDSM type sex, but without any of the toys. You don't need any toys to do that. But yeah, I talked about sensory deprivation in that. Slight choking. Yeah, I didn't talk about choking. Some girls like choking. Choking is always one that I don't say to newbies, like, because I don't know the audience of all of you guys who were listening, right? Like there's a bunch of you that are just coming in. And so when I'm talking about BDSM, I need to be very careful, or I like to be very careful, I should say, with what I talk about. Because some guys, if I say, you know, if I say some girls like to be choked, a bunch of, like, I might get some guy who just grabs a girl around the throat and squeezes too hard and she's like fucking choking. Like that's not what choking is. When we talk about choking in a BDSM or like a sexual sense, you don't choke her to the point she's going like, that's not choking. Choking just means like you put your hand around her neck and you squeeze gently. Like it's more like a power thing. It's a dominance thing. You're putting your hand around her neck. You're saying, I own you. Like you're my girl. You're my bitch. You're my whore. You're my slut. Like it's more of a fun dominance thing. But please don't choke a girl. If you've never done it before, just gently. I did a podcast on how to choke girls. Like if you've never done it, but you know, I'll move the microphone out of the way. Basically, just put your hand around her neck there and just don't squeeze. Just hold it there really gently. Don't squeeze. And if she likes that, squeeze really gently as you can. And if she likes that, you can squeeze a little harder and don't go any harder than that. That's all you ever really need to do. Once you know what you're doing, sure, you can squeeze harder, you can choke properly, like all of that kind of shit. But at the start, just put your hand around her neck and just place it there. Don't squeeze, don't put any pressure, just place it there. That in itself, some girls will go fucking apeshit crazy for that. They're like, this is the hottest shit ever, like holy shit. Like, so you don't need to actually like physically choke. So this guy says, tips on getting laid when living with your parents. Yeah, you're probably not going to fuck her at your house with your parents there, are you? Like some guys do that. I never did that. Like I was never okay with that. I felt weird. Like I like my parents and I felt like I was disrespecting them. And other people will have their own opinion on this. If you want to bang girls in your place, fine. If your parents are chill with it, fine. But the easiest way is to do it in public or to do it at her place. So just basically invite yourself to her place. Now, if she lives with her parents too, then fuck. Now you're playing on hard mode. You can either rent a hotel, rent an Airbnb. That's probably the easiest way. Have sex in public. If you're nervous for that, you don't have to have sex in public. Like, I'm not saying you have to have sex in public. Obviously, make sure there's no people around when you have sex in public. I feel like that should go without saying. But you can invite yourself to her place. So all you have to do is just, say like, what are the, like, do you live at home? Do you live, like, have you got roommates? You got your own place? Like, what's your living situation? And if she has her own place or if she lives with roommates, but she's comfortable bringing you back, you just basically invite yourself over. You're like, oh, we should go to your place sometime. Now, you need to be okay with the fact that a lot of girls on the first date will not let you come to their place for a million different reasons. But the biggest one is just she feels like a bit of a slut if she just met you and she introduces you to her roommate or something. Like she feels a little bit slutty, but she will happily come to your place if you have your own apartment with no roommates. Like if you just live alone, a lot of girls will fuck you at your place on the first date, but they just wouldn't fuck at their place on the first date if they have roommates because they feel a bit slutty and all that. But, if you're okay with that, just accept that, like, if you're going to fuck at her place, it might happen on the second date. Maybe it happens on the third date, but there's a lot of other options for you there. How to get a friends with benefits. We answered that one. Someone else asked that question. So how do you get laid when you're at your family gathering? Holidays are coming up. Assuming you're far from home. Well, I'm assuming you mean like you're not like trying to fucking bang people at the family gathering, are you? Like your family is there in the other room and you're just like hitting on random fucking people and being like, yo, hey, I remember you. We used to play together when we were kids. Do you want to come see my dick? Like, I mean, try that if you want to, but that just seems like fucking hard mode for me. So if you're just saying like you're going back to visit your family and you want to get laid while you're there, just rent an Airbnb or something or do something in public. So, yeah. What is a good response to what are you looking for on Tinder? We answered that one. Get a hotel or motel room first. Yeah. And by the way, it doesn't have to be a hotel and motel room. A lot of guys, that's their first thought. Get an Airbnb. Like a hotel and a motel, a lot of chicks think is a bit seedy. Whereas an Airbnb, it's like, it's just a fucking nice apartment. So, and often an Airbnb can be cheaper too. So. This is the best podcast I've watched so far. That's really fucking cool, dude. That means a lot. Cheers. I was like kind of nervous. Someone asked a question right at the end if we ever get nervous or insecure. I'll answer that in a little bit. But yeah, I was a little nervous before coming on. Obviously, Alex has a huge fucking audience, 80,000 subscribers. And here is little old me with like 1,600. So yeah, for sure I was nervous. But what you'll find is the further along you get in life or in your goals or whatever it is, you come to accept the fact that you will be nervous a lot of the time and you just like almost stop giving a shit because you're like, well, I was nervous every other time I've ever done anything. This is no different. Cool, I'm nervous. Let's just get it done. So I was nervous, but I was also super fucking excited. So yeah, it's nice to know this was a good podcast. I appreciate that. That's cool. Alex, you should get the mic that Andy is using for sure. This is the Shure SMB 800, I think it's called. I actually don't fucking know. The Shure SMB something. It's the one that Joe Rogan uses. It's a good fucking microphone. It removes a lot of the background noise. I'm in a really fucking noisy place, but you guys won't be able to tell. And I've soundproofed the fuck out of this apartment, but it's still, or this room, I should say, but it's still really noisy. This microphone like eliminates a lot of background noise. It's a really good fucking microphone. Alex is a fucking boomer. Alex is just using his fucking like laptop audio, like a fucking 80-year-old man over there. God damn. I tell you what, when I have more money, I'm going to send him a fucking good microphone. I'll just send it as a package. Be like, here, buddy, fucking use this microphone. But on that note, you guys can take a lesson from that. That is an example that you do not have to be perfect to succeed. How many fucking subscribers does Alex have? He pays all the bills from his coaching, or I'm assuming he can pay all. I would fucking hope he is a full-time YouTuber, given 80,000 subscribers in his audience. And so his quality isn't as great as mine, is it? But that doesn't fucking matter. You don't have to be fucking perfect. I would encourage you guys to have the same sort of philosophy with getting laid with girls. You don't have to be fucking perfect. You don't have to be super smooth. Like Alex, you can have a shitty fucking dumb microphone and still be a successful YouTuber, a successful coach, a successful, what would you call him? Getting laid guy, getting laid guru. So please don't ever think that you guys have to be perfect. Please don't ever think that you can't succeed if you're not fucking perfect, if you don't have the best quality audio, if your looks aren't 100% there, if your game isn't super fucking tight, if you're not confident. That shit usually doesn't matter anywhere near as much as you think it does. Obviously, having a better microphone would help, Alex. Obviously, you looking better would help you talk to girls. Obviously, you being more confident would help you when you try and get laid. But you don't have to be fucking perfect, is what I'm saying. What is easier, Tinder or night game to pull? Can't really answer that question. Depends on the person. So for me, I get laid easy on fucking Tinder. That's why I pretty much only ever do Tinder these days, because I'm fucking lazy. And I'm not lazy. I take that back. I've got other goals that I care about more. Getting laid is not my fucking goal right now. Not even remotely. Alex will tell you the same thing. We don't really give a fuck about getting laid at this point in time. You're doing it because it's fun, but it takes no fucking effort to get laid. And so you usually go with what's easier. So for me, Tinder is easier. I have a bunch of friends who only get laid from night game, and they don't even have Tinder installed because they're like, I can't be bothered fucking around on Tinder. I like just going to a bar and making out with some chicks, and some of them fuck me. So it depends on you, your personality. If you're asking the question of which I should start with, the answer is both. Always start with as many different things as you possibly can. Go outside and talk to girls in the daytime. Go outside at night if you want to. Go on Tinder. Go on Hinge. If you have friends in your social circle, you can ask them, do any of you have any single female friends you can hook me up with? You can go to meetup groups. Go to meetup.com. Just join different fucking random hobby groups and meet chicks through there. Do whatever you can to get laid. As many of these different methods, if you want to call it that, as possible. So Jesus Christ asks, or Gannon Jesus Christ, I wonder if he's the real Jesus Christ. He says, what if they ask, what are you looking for on Tinder, but they ask that in person? So, same thing. You just say I'm looking for something a bit casual but ongoing. That's one answer. That's probably the best answer. Or you can say, I'm not looking for anything super serious, just looking for something, casual, chill. I think Alex said something along the lines of, I'm looking for a cool girl to chill with, or something like that. Just a casual answer like that. Obviously, don't fucking lie. Don't say I'm looking for a girlfriend. Don't dodge the question. Don't say well, what are you looking for? Just fucking say what you're looking for, but keep it chill and casual. I'm just looking for something chill, casual, but ongoing. Or I'm looking for a cool girl to chill with who wants to, grab a drink and see what happens. I'm not looking for anything super ultra serious. Yeah. Skipping a lot of this. Love Cialis. Yeah, Cialis is fucking good. And Cialis is a decent backup. If you guys are a bit... On my website, go to killyourinaloser.com and just search for performance anxiety, or you can search for erectile dysfunction, or ED. I've written an article, a long fucking article, on how to deal with, anxiety around getting it up, or nervousness that you won't be able to get a full fucking boner when you see a chick, erectile dysfunction, or even just the anxiety about getting an erection. And, I talk about a bunch of different strategies in there. I talked about Cialis and Viagra. I've used Cialis a ton of times. I like to use it if I know I'm going to have a long session, if I know we're going to bang for a while. But yeah, so go read that article. I talk about how to deal with erectile dysfunction and shit if you have it. Right, what do we got? Hugh Hefner, well said, Andy, thanks. I'm not sure what I said, but glad it was useful. In terms of building... No, we said that one. We answered that one. We answered that one. Oh, we're coming to the end of it. So these are getting towards the end. Andy, very honest comment, and I will raise my hand to agree with it. So I'm not sure what I said, but I am... Honesty and just honesty in general is a very big principle of mine. It's a very core principle of mine. If you guys aren't familiar with my website, you will go on my website and be like, oh, he never shuts the fuck up about honesty. Like, honesty is a very core fucking, very important part of my like ethics and who I am as a human being. I'm a libertarian at heart. I'm not like I don't go to fucking libertarian meetups or any of that sort. I'm not like a fucking, but libertarian philosophically, I don't believe in manipulating others. I don't believe in forcing girls. Even Alex, I would say, is the same thing. He even said, like, don't pressure a girl into sex. He said that on the live stream. So, yeah, I'm a very big advocate of honesty. And you can just be very honest and upfront. Alex is the same. If you pay attention to the way he talks about chicks and the way he talks to chicks, he doesn't ever play fucking games. He just, he flirts a bit. He'll say some sarcastic shit. Sure, he's having a bit of fun, but he's honest. He doesn't lie. He doesn't manipulate. And I don't think you need to. Well, you don't need to get an amazing sex life. And in fact, lying only leads to drama, leads to more bullshit. You can't have as good sex if you lie because she doesn't trust you. And part of really kinky, filthy fucking sex is that she trusts you. She knows, like, oh, this guy isn't manipulating me. I can open up to him. I can show him my fucking butthole. I can do like filthy, nasty shit with him. I can piss on him. I can fucking call him daddy. Whatever. I can fucking indulge his foot fetish or whatever weird fucking fetishes you guys have. It's way easier if she trusts you. If you've been lying to her the whole time, because she doesn't trust you, because you're lying to her or manipulating her or being weird or sketchy or dodgy, she then can't fully open up because she's like, I don't know, like I can't really fucking open up. So yeah, I'm a big fan of honesty. Yeah. A lot of guys don't actually want to talk to a chick. They just want to get through the conversation. Yeah. You don't want to go so far in the direction of being like robotic and just copy pasting. Now I have templates on my Tinder where I say like just copy paste this template, but I say insert your own like little bits and pieces in there. Don't just copy paste directly. Like you're still having a fucking conversation. This is just like a template. This is a game plan, like a flow of the conversation. But yeah, you're still having a fucking conversation. Now, don't go so far in that direction that you sit there and talk for like fucking 5 weeks before you meet up with her. You're just wasting your own time. You're going to break your heart when she doesn't want to meet up with you after those 5 weeks. You're like, but I just invested 5 weeks in you. So don't go so far in that direction. But yeah, I agree with what this guy's saying. Some guys just want to just get through the conversation. It's like, you are talking to a human being, remember? There is a fucking human being in front of you that you're talking to. So like slow down a little bit. Like, be more present, I guess I'm saying. Remember, you're talking to a human being. Yeah, you want to fuck her, of course, but it's not just like a robot that you're talking to. And if you get too robotic, girls pick up on that and they're like, oh, he's like weird. He doesn't talk like a human being. He's just like trying to get through the conversation or something. I don't think I want to meet this guy. He's weird. So this guy says, I don't want to copy anyone's game, but we all influence each other to have more insight. Yeah, for sure, dude. Also, I'd say there's nothing wrong with copying. Like, I copied a lot of Caleb Jones, though he used to be called Black Dragon, and I copied a lot of Good Looking Loser. And so a lot of the time at the start when you don't really know what you're doing, just copy other people. If it's working, just copy what they're doing. And then over time, you will learn, you'll put your own spin on it, you'll edit what they're doing. Maybe you find something that works a little better. Maybe you just tweak what they're doing. I don't think it's a bad thing, or I think it's a good thing. I think it's a natural thing. Maybe it's even mandatory to copy other people at the start because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Why would you try a bunch of stupid shit that doesn't work? Just copy what they're doing and then start experimenting. I'm a big fan of experimenting and figuring out what works and doesn't work, but at least start with something that does work. Read my shit works. Read Playing with Fire, his shit works. Caleb Jones, his shit works. His shit's really fucking good. Good Looking Loser, his shit is really good. Yeah, there's a bunch of people. Skilled Girls Chase, his shit is really good. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit. And the way you know it's really good, by the way, don't just listen to me saying it's really good. The way you know it's really good is you try it, like wholeheartedly try it. Try it properly. Don't half-ass it, but you try it properly. If you get some results and you're happy with the results, cool. Like this at least works, and now I can start tweaking it and trying different things. So be results orientated. Like, is this working for me? If it's absolutely not, try tweaking something. And if it still isn't working, then maybe this person is just selling you bullshit. So this guy goes on to say, would you say there is a universal language of pickup? Yeah, it's more like there are basic things that work. The numbers game is universal. Like, you have to hit on a lot of girls if you want to get laid, because not every girl wants to fuck you. Not every girl is available. So that goes without saying. There is a bare minimum you have to look. Like, there's a looks threshold. You can't be an obese 400-pound man. If you are obese, you need to just lose the weight. Like, it's not a big deal. Just lose the fucking weight. It doesn't mean you can't get laid. It just means lose the weight and you'll get laid easier, way easier. So looking decent. You have to have like some form of like competence, confidence, you could call it, but you don't have to have that at the start. I can't tell you to just be confident. That doesn't mean anything. The way you get confident is practice, by just doing it, by sucking at the start, by saying to yourself, I'm going to be shit. So I think those things are the universal pickup language, is like, be decent at talking to chicks. You don't even have to be great, just decent. Look decent. You don't have to be great, just look decent. And then just talk to a lot of chicks. That's it. So, and even those first two things, like looking good and being confident, you kind of just get those things anyway as you talk to more women. Like, if you go and talk to 500 women and it doesn't go that well, your first thought will be, man, maybe I need to improve my looks. Maybe I'm just ugly or I'm fat. Okay, I'll try losing weight. So like, or maybe I need to like work on my conversation skills. Maybe I'm weird and autistic. Nothing wrong with autistic. I've literally worked with clients who are literally autistic. I may even be on the fucking spectrum myself. My best mate is fucking autistic. So no shade at autistic people, but maybe I'm a little autistic. Maybe I need to fucking work on my conversation skills. Fine. I'll read a couple of books. I'll do a podcast. Maybe I'll see a fucking therapist or a counselor or whatever and work on that. Maybe I'll just go make some friends. But those things naturally kind of handle themselves as you just talk to more women. So the universal language of pickup is like, talk to a lot of women. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game is the most universal language of pickup. There you go. They use you like a chess piece. It's annoying. I'm not sure who he's referring to there. But if you're talking to girls, like, I did an article called If You're Angry at Women. And I basically just said, like, it's okay to be angry at women. I'd rather you not be angry because it doesn't do good for you. It doesn't do good for them. But, you know, it'll get better as you talk to more girls. Just try and have an open mind. Girls are really sweet. I promise you. They're not using you like a chess piece. You think they are, but they're not. Remember that they're people themselves with their own insecurities, their own flaws, their own weaknesses, their own desires. And just because they don't want to fuck you, or just because maybe they wasted a bit of your time, they weren't doing it to drive you mad. Like, it wasn't an attack on you. They didn't all set out to fucking use you like a chess piece. So yes, I get that you might be angry at women. I was for a long time. A lot of guys are, but you want to try and move out of that, because it's a lot harder to get laid when you hate women. It really is. It's really fucking hard to get laid when you hate women. It is so easy to get laid when you love women, because they can fucking tell. When you just like have love in your heart for women, for humanity, but especially like for women, when you're just like, and I don't mean like you put women on a pedestal or any of that. I just mean like when you genuinely empathize and when you like exude love towards other human beings, including women, they can pick up on that. They're like, wow, this is like a really generous, just like a nice guy, like a good fucking guy. This is just a good dude. He's just like a lovely fucking human being. Like, yeah, I want to spend time with him, rather than, my God, I think this guy fucking hates women. He's just bitter and angry. Bitter and anger is not like attractive. But again, if you're in the angry sort of phase, it will get better, I promise. Just try and keep an open mind. I promise you, women are nicer than you think they are. Guys who get laid, once they've gotten laid, like even just guys who go out and talk to 50 women, guys will go out and talk to 10 women and they'll come back to me and go like, oh my God, girls are really nice. I thought they would all be mean to me. Like Alex said, he thought girls would slap him if he walked up to them. It's like, no, girls will be really fucking nice to you. So you almost just have to give yourself that chance to like them. And the way to do that is to play the numbers game and be open-minded while you do it. Try not to get too bitter. Don't let yourself get caught up in negativity. If you want a really good book on overcoming negativity, I can give you two. The first one is called Letting Go by David Hawkins. Amazing fucking book on letting go of bitterness, anger, jealousy, resentment. That's just like the go-to book for this kind of shit. The second book is You Can't Afford the Luxury of a Negative Thought. So You Can't Afford the Luxury of a Negative Thought and Letting Go. Those two books are fucking gold for letting go of negative thoughts and not being so angry and shit like that. There are videos Alex put up that help, but honestly, trial by fire sometimes. Yeah, that's a good comment. So a lot of the time you do have to sort of experiment and make your own mistakes and all that sort of stuff. I did an article on my website called This Is All Just a Big Experiment. And I said, all I'm really doing when I give you advice is I'm just telling you what worked for me. I had to fuck up things 100 times. I had to, it was a trial by fire. I had to test things. I had to make mistakes. I had to learn from them. I'm an advocate of experimenting and learning by trial by fire. Of course, I will always be a fan of that. Save yourself some hassle by learning from people who've succeeded. Of course, you don't have to learn everything, but I am a fan of experimenting and trial by fire, of course. So this guy says, hey, Andy and Alex, here is the line to ask a girl. I got this new king-size bed and I feel I need to share it with you. Okay, I know it's just like a silly fucking joke, but bro, so I moved into a new apartment like a month or two ago, and it has a king-size bed in the bedroom. And I'm like, why the fuck would I ever need a king-size bed? Like, so I live by myself. My girlfriend lives in her own apartment. Like, she's just down there. She's literally like 2 minutes like away. We like to have our own space for various different reasons, but we like having our own space. And so I like it close, but I like to have my own fucking man cave. Like, this is my fucking space. This is my castle. I live here. This is mine, only mine. I'm that kind of man. I like my own shit. Like, I like my own fucking space. Some of you will like that. Some of you want to live with a woman, fine. Some of you like just need your own fucking space. And so, but I thought, like, why would I need a king size bed? It's just me sleeping in it. Like, a queen size bed is almost too big, right? Guys, holy fuck. If you ever have the opportunity, please get a king size bed. Like, it's life changing. It's literally like fucking amazing, especially during sex, especially for the threesomes that we have. Like, you need a king size bed, but it's so fucking luxurious. And I have these like really fancy like silk sheets. It's fucking heaven. I can't believe how fucking cool it is to have a king size bed. I literally feel like a king. No wonder they call it a fucking king, but like, oh my God. So this guy says, great collab. Cool. Cheers. I'm glad a lot of you liked it. That's like cool to hear. So this guy says, I am working at getting better at talking too. Yeah, that's honestly, it's just practice, man. It's just practice. I used to be a fucking train wreck at talking with people. So my whole like high school experience, I had some friends at school, but I never hung out with anyone outside school. I had like one guy I hung out with and then like no one else. And so I was a fucking train wreck at talking to people. I was a fucking train wreck. But you just get better at it by practice. Like I said, go to meetup.com. Go join a bunch of hobby groups. Just make some fucking friends. You can also go on Bumble, by the way. Bumble has a friendship section. I've used it to make like male friends, like bros that you hang out with. Just go on there and make some friends from that. Meet up with them for a coffee or a beer or whatever. Just fucking chill. But yeah, you really do need to just practice. That's how you get good at talking to people. It is just a skill like anything else. Like, if you're bad at it, you don't always have to be bad at it. Please don't say, oh, I'm just bad at talking to people. It's like, no. Right now in this moment, I'm bad at talking to people, but I can improve that. Or a better way of phrasing that is, right now, I just need to practice. I'm not even bad at it. I just haven't practiced. So he goes on to say, I think the trick is to make observations about the girl and what she's doing versus how is her work. Yeah, like, sure, you can make observations, but really, like, it's just practice. And if you want, you can go to my Tinder guide. So again, go to killyourinaloser.com and just search for Tinder guide. And I have advice on what to talk about on the date. And I've got like a bunch of different suggestions of what you can talk about. But for the most part, what I said is like, it doesn't honestly matter as much as you think it does. Like, you don't have to be smooth. You don't have to be confident. You will get there over time. If you go on 5 dates with 5 different girls, you'll just get more confident. You'll just be confident. But the first couple of dates, you're just probably going to be fucking messy. You're probably going to be fucking, awkward and clumsy and just like I was. Everyone is. Like, you suck at the start. That's how every skill goes. This guy says, this is one of the best lives you ever did. Both so real. That's cool. I appreciate that. Like I said, honesty is a very big part of my philosophy. So it's cool that that's coming across, that I'm coming across as real. And this last point, so the very last comment that was written that we didn't get a chance to talk about was, do you guys ever get insecure yourselves? Yes, my friend, I fucking do. Every single person in the entire world, maybe there's a couple of exceptions, but almost every single person you have ever seen has insecurities, doubts, fears, concerns. Sometimes they are cringeworthy as fuck. Sometimes they're a little pussy. Sometimes they're a little beta male bitch. Like, every single human being in the world is like that. I will give you a couple of articles that I've written. So I did one called I Am Always Full of Doubt. which is another way of saying I'm always full of insecurity. So go to my website, go to killyourinaloser.com/doubt, and you can read this article where I talk about how I'm always full of doubts. I've always had insecurities. That's kind of how it goes. Another one I did is alpha. There is no such thing as alpha. Go to killyourinaloser.com/alpha. And in this one, I talk about like people have this idea of like a perfect alpha male that they want to be. And, you think that you want to be like James fucking Bond or something. You want to have your shit together. And so you'll look at guys like Alex, or you'll look at guys like me, guys who've clearly gotten laid. We both have fucking proof that we get laid, or that we've gotten laid, that we get laid, both of those. And so you'll look at us and go like, oh man, they must never get insecure. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I am a human being. Every celebrity you see on TV, every movie star, everybody has their own insecurities. And what you don't want to do is compare yourself to them and say, well, their shit must be, they must have their shit together and I must be the loser. No. So many people don't have their shit fully together. I will be the first person to tell you that I struggle with some things. Half of my podcast are me sharing like things that I've struggled with, things that I'm working on, things I want to improve, I share that shit with girls all the time. Sometimes girls will say to me, like, you must always have everything together. It must be nice to be super confident and always, like, know what you're doing. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm insecure all the time. And they're like, wait, what? You? Really? But you're so confident. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't mean I'll never get insecure. What the fuck? Like, I'm a human being. So please don't compare yourself to others. If you feel insecure, just know that that's normal. And just know that it does get better over time. I am way less insecure now than I was, like, 5 years ago. So... And that's the other thing to think. I've been working on my self-improvement for like 6 years now. I've been working on getting laid for 6 years. Like I've been working on it or getting laid for 6 years. And I've been working on my self-improvement in general for like 10 or so years. So you can't compare yourself to someone who's been doing it for like 10 years. And even I sometimes do this. I just did a podcast. It's not out yet. It'll be out in like 2 months because I do a bunch of podcasts ahead of time. So it'll be out in about 2 months. It's about how I have lately been comparing myself to other people in the gym because I'm not massive. I don't have a ton of muscle. It's something I'm working on. It's something I care very passionate. It's my main goal right now, but I don't have a ton of muscle. And I have been comparing myself to other guys and getting insecure and going like, I'm a weak little bitch. I'm small. I'll never be that big, strong, masculine man for my girlfriend. Other girls just have to girls have to just put up with me when they could be fucking some big muscle hunk. Like I had those fucking thoughts and I had to, slow down and take a deep breath and be like, no, like I'm making progress. I have made significant progress. I am moving forward. In another year or two, I'll be even further along. If I'm just patient with this, I can get to the point of those big fucking muscle hunk men, right? I will get there. I just have to be patient. Those guys have been in the gym for 5, 10, 15 fucking years. I've just started. So remind yourself of the same thing. If you get insecure and you think that you're more insecure than other people, you're probably not, but you probably just are being very hard on yourself and you're not being realistic. You need to remember that if you've just started out, if you've been doing this for a couple of years, I have like 10 fucking years on you and Alex does too. So please don't compare yourself to people who've just been doing it for longer than you. We're not better than you. We're not cooler than you. We're not more special. You're not fucked up. We've just been doing it for longer. So I will wrap up there, you guys. If you want to do, I offer coaching. I'm not going to sell you guys on that shit because I don't really sell people on that shit. I don't like that, but I do offer coaching. That's in the description below. If you have any questions that you didn't think I fully answered or you want to ask follow-up questions, you're welcome to leave a comment down below and I'll probably do a follow-up video or something if there's a bunch of questions. Let me know how you think the live stream went with Alex. Like I said, I was a little bit nervous. I was a little bit insecure. He's someone that has literally 70 fucking times the subscribers that I have. So I hope I did a good job. I think I did a pretty good job. It felt good. It felt like a good fucking conversation. I wasn't that nervous. I was nervous at the start and then I got over that shit after about 10 minutes. So, let me know how you guys think it went. Hope I answered all your fucking questions. Anyone who's come from his video, welcome. Probably the best content of mine that you can start with, like I said, is the Tinder guide. It's a big fucking free guide. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to sign up or anything. You don't have to enter your email or any of that bullshit. It's just on my website. Just go to killyourinaloser.com and search for Tinder guide. That's probably the best place to start with. I also talk about how to improve your looks and all of that kind of shit in there. I talk about retention. I talk about how to text girls. I even have a sex guide as part of that Tinder guide. So it talks about how to get laid. I talk about BDSM. It's like the complete fucking guide. So go check that out, you guys. And as always, go out there and crush your goals, guys.